I believe in the mission because not only does the mission state that the foundation is here to find cures, but also to make life better.
My son Carson was diagnosed with Crohn's disease last November, and we learned that in all the drama of an emergency room and really had no frame of reference of what Crohn's disease was.
I went through about a decade of wrong diagnoses, no diagnosis at all, being told it was all in my head or I was too nervous.
It wasn't just like this one day in 1999, all of a sudden I was sick. I was getting sick for probably years.
It had gotten to the point where we had postponed a colonoscopy because I was so weak and deteriorated that there was a fear that doing the colonoscopy would be too challenging for my health.
It was a couple years ago, it was Halloween, and my son was dressed up as a baseball player ready to go out trick-or-treating, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't leave the house, and it was heartbreaking to see that.
Since I was diagnosed so young, Crohn's disease has kind of just been like a part of who I am. I kind of felt a little alienated from other kids my age because they don't understand what it's like to live with like a chronic disease.
The more awareness there is about this disease, the more people are going to understand that we need to take action. The reality is we're not where we need to be yet.
I believe in the mission of the foundation because I don't believe that anybody should have to face IBD alone. With the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, we're able to provide them a dedicated community.
Everyone's experience is different, and so getting as many different shared experiences to navigate this are critical to be able to understand how you can set a path forward for yourself that works best for you.
The caregiver is an exhausting role sometimes. Knowing that there's others in the same situation, you can't put a price tag on.
Although it can be lonely, we've been pleasantly surprised with friends and family who have wanted to reach out and wanted to find ways to connect. And so whether it's supporting Take Steps or supporting in different ways, it really means a lot to see that love and support.
The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation website has great resources to make sure that patients don't feel alone. I refer a lot of patients to Camp Oasis, and I see great outcomes from some of the patients who've gone. Many of their friends at school may not know that they have IBD, but when they go to Camp Oasis, they're able to really relate to each other.
The first time I went to camp, it was definitely like a shock to see that there were all of these kids that had the same experiences as me.
There's reason for optimism, and it starts right at the social events and letting others know that there is a really strong community.
Having the community of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, we can all be thriving instead of just surviving.
I believe in the mission of the foundation because I've seen the strides that we've made over the last few years.
The options in terms of medication and treatment now are vast, and I don't think we can hit the brake yet. I think we have to keep powering through.
There's a really vibrant field of research going on, and that's the core of this foundation, is to advance research, to help find cures.
You're working on improving the quality of life for somebody with Crohn's and colitis. You're allowing them to have accommodations at work or school because of the policy work that you're doing.
The main thing that I'm so appreciative for the foundation is the hope that it gives to patients. We're going to find cures. They're going to be coming.
If cures were found today, I think the first thing that would change for me is just not having to constantly track all of my daily medications and just being super observant over any changes that happen with my health.
I really look at Crohn's and my diagnosis as the biggest blessing because it woke me up and it makes me live life with purpose, intention, meaning, and I'm going to make sure I maximize every day and build the life that I want.